everyone. This is Desmond Elliott hanging out at Go Get Face of Africa. I'm saying, keep watching. Don't change the dial. This is VOP TV. Fatima.
VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
Help you or not, if you play the game, I mean, it help you and then
Thank you for your welcoming. We are happy to be here in South Africa. I'm just a little surprised because tomorrow we'll play in the rugby stadium, but I think it's a very good stadium. Tomorrow this is a big game for us and for South Africa. So we want to come and to do our best game that we can do.
Coach, right, guys, let me open the floor. First taker. Okay. Coach, how did it help you or not if you play the game? I mean, it help you and then you go to travel.
But this is like that. We are focused about only the game. We don't think about we play 2 days ago. We are focused on our game. We are focused on our game plan. My players are so motivated about this game, and just only focus and happy to play a game like that. This is the big game, and we know that. So only focus on tomorrow and not what happened yesterday or before yesterday. Just try to go forward.
Coach, I'm looking at your qualification. I mean, you were just looking to play a team that is at the top of the group C, which is South Africa, and you are here at the first stage. Logistically, it's far from the normal Nigerian support which we find in Johannesburg or in Durban or in Cape Town. How do you look into that, looking at that the fans will play a big part tomorrow?
I know this is the town of the fan of South Africa. So no, like I said, we are focused on our game plan. I'm focused about my player, and I know something. The team of South Africa is a very good team. You have a lot of good players. I like your coach. He's a very good coach and his technical staff. So, like I said earlier, we know that this is a big game. So, I'm really happy to play this game. Like my players, we are happy, and this is the moment to do a great game.
Coach, I mean, leading up to this game, there's been quite a bit of noise from Nigeria in terms of asking about the yellow card situation. What do you make of how long it's taken to get clarity on the matter, and what impact, if any, has it had on your plan with that ending?
No, for sure. I'm just a coach. I lead my team. What happened around my team and around this game we talk about the yellow card. There is an organization. This organization, his name is FIFA. So FIFA need to manage it. Now, this is not my problem. Now, my problem is my players first, because they are focused. They want to make once again a great game here, and after that, just think about our game and not what happened around the game and around the story. But the reality, if I can tell you one-on-one something, I think FIFA need to manage it quickly.
Maximum coach, that's how I know you just times speak about South Africa being a very good team. Just want to find out from you, any of the players from South Africa impressed you that you feel that might pose a real threat against the Eagles tomorrow?
No, I can tell you something. I don't want to give some way about what I want to do for this game, but I can tell you something. I like this team because during the AFCON, my former team, we play against South Africa, and for us, or for my former team, it was very difficult in first half. Even if we won this game. So this is why I told to everybody I like this team because I did study a lot this team, so I'm very impressive about the way of the game that they show every game, and there is many players in this team because I know that some big of player of this team they can't play because maybe an injury or I don't know, but I know the group is good, and the way that the philosophy of the coach is very beautiful because he tried to create an identity with his team, and for me, for sure, he did at 100%. So this is why I'm so motivated to play here. For me, once again, it's a
Yeah. He knows it's a big game. He knows, of course, Eric Chell himself knows it's a very big game. Looking at the game we have today, before we get to start, before we talk about the preview, all of the things you need to know for this very encounter, let's just look at the table first of all, because on this show today, we'll be having our guests join us virtually. I think about 4 of them on this show today. So quickly, just as the coach is speaking and also through Ekong about the game that we'll play today, let's just get that table on the screen so you can see for yourself if you want to do permutation or not, if you think we can make it all right today. It's a rainy day in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, so you just have to be on the show today just to make it all good. Now, looking at the table right now, you can see South Africa, 16 points, Benin Republic, point, Nigeria. Oh, okay. 10 points, Rwanda, 8 points, Lesotho has got 6 points, and then you're looking at Zimbabwe, 4 points on the log. So this is what it stands like. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like for those believing and wanted to see Nigeria making it to the World Cup. If Nigeria can do that, today is a very big decider. Today comes a very big day, and I tell you, Nigeria's diminishing 2026 World Cup hopes could face a disastrous setback today as the Super Eagles are currently in sixth. What the position? They are third in the position to say, but then they're in a very, very scintillating position. Not good for some people and not good for some people rather. Some African countries are liking this one, but today, our Super Eagles are currently in South Africa for the Group C fixture, and that will be taking place at the Toyota Stadium, a must-win match today for the Super Eagles, with 9 points remaining to be played for. Eric Chell's team trail Bafana by 6 points going into the match, the 8th clash, heightening the significance of today's game. Tuesday for our 3-time African champions who are at very big risk of missing a successive finals. You see how it looks at this point. Now, while we go with the picture and the rest of that and for the game today, let's talk about the match preview. Back to me now. A big game. It's a very big game. Yes, you see this game. Welcome to the Sports Republic Show. My name is Kizike, and it's time for us to delve into this one. It's a very serious day. There's no need to smile on this day. There's no need to play on this day. There's no need for permutation on this day. There's no need to start thinking, how can we get the result right? It's just about one way, because I know on this day, every South African listening or watching me rather would be believing that, yes, they are the best side to get the result right. If Nigeria wants to win, they know what to do. So let's get on the preview quickly. If Nigeria end the Group C as winners, when this is over, we showed you the table not long. Even the most optimistic fans would be astounded by any remarkable turnaround in fortunes. The Super Eagles enter the 7th match of qualifying with 10 points out of possible 21, having been let down by their string of draws. 4, that's a bad one, with the West African team only losing, and that's a very West African team. Let's say our team lost so far, being their 2-1 defeat by Benin Republic in June 2024. Now, I'll tell you, the West African side, the nation inability to score decisive goals, leave them trailing Hugo Broos' team by 6 points with no margin for errors now. Very soon we connect to our guests, about 4 of them. So on this show, it's not a show that you come on the TV and like you want to just give the news. No, because everyone has got a different opinion. Can I even tell you, in Nigeria today, a lot of people don't believe Nigeria can get the result in South Africa. A lot of people are saying it's a done one. Nigeria would not win this one. Some people are saying Nigeria should just forget about it, focus on the Nations Cup in Morocco. Nigeria will not win South Africa. Nigeria will not qualify. Forget about this one. Prepare for 2030. A lot of mouths are wild and eyebrows has been raised on this game. It's a must win. Losing in Bloemfontein could mean the 3-time African champions miss out on automatic qualification. We'll be missing out. However, even finishing second does not guarantee Chelsea's team a spot as one of the 4 best runners-up in this very African qualifying section. As it stands now, Benin sits 1 point ahead of 10th place Nigeria in Group C, but that tally falls significantly short of Gabon, 18 points. So you want to play the best losers. You want to say, yes, I'm a Nigerian. We need to qualify for the World Cup. We need to do the best losers. Let me even tell you, so you know the points are very valid. Short of Gabon. Now, significantly, Gabon has got 80 points, Cameroon 15, Senegal 15, Burkina Faso 14. The best performing second place team entering the 8th round, then just have to be part of this one. But Bafana South Africa side, they aim to thwart the visiting nation chances on Tuesday, and that day is today, with the top-ranked team 5 points ahead of Benin and 6 in front of Nigeria after 7 match day. Let's tell you, that lead has been strengthened by Hugo Broos' squad, perfect home record during qualification. They say you cannot go to Toyota Stadium and get results. That's the message you hear. South Africans are saying it. Bloemfontein is a very big place. Nobody comes close. You can't get the result here. You're not getting the result. So they are being optimistic that Nigeria should forget about this one. The Yorubas in Nigeria will say Sokwe law. With the 1996 African champions beating Zimbabwe, Benin Republic and Lesotho, so 2-1, 3-1, and 3-0, respectively, they stand a chance to make this one okay for themselves. This result boosts their home chances. This result boosts the home support, optimism that they can avoid defeat against the Super Eagles, having last been beaten by the West African nation as host in a friendly match in August 2013. You would need to go back as far as September 2008 to find South Africa's last defeat in a competitive fixture on South Africa home soil against the Nigerian side, with the recent matches ending in draws. These same South Africa people, they came to Nigeria, they came to Uyo, they got the result right, 1-1, and that started our big game, and that's about on. Let me tell you, with that knowledge, the home team should back themselves for an encouraging result today. Even if the supporters in Bloemfontein will aim for maximum points, no potential secure World Cup qualification, they are good to go. If South Africa gets appointed, let me tell you, if South Africa gets a draw today, they are good to go. They are good to go. If they win, then it's done. It's a very big decisive game. South Africa World Cup qualifying African form. Let's tell you, lost, okay, let's say lose, draw, win, 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 win. That's a big one. Lose, draw, win, win, win. So they have got good record. Now, South Africa form all the competition. They drew one, and that's like 5 wins and 1 draw. Now, let's talk about the 3-time African champions. Let's talk about Nigeria. Let's talk about Nigeria qualifying African form before we connect with our guests in Benin and also one in Lagos as well. I think they're in Ghana. Now, draw, lose, win, like Nigeria sports, like bad one. Then draw, win. Nigeria form in all competition, win, draw, win. That's not good to talk about, sorry to say. But let's tell you the team news quickly on the show this day before we get to connect. Bruce may be forced into 2 changes on the right side of their back line with Yoko Mobi. I thought the pictures would have been out there, but just by the way, anyways. And Thabo Brandon Malaisene replaced due to an injury after minutes 6 and 53 against Lesotho. Now, let's talk about Leo Foster. I love to watch this guy play. He's a very good striker. He scores a lot of goals. Leo Foster scored and assisted in the 3-0 victory, bringing him to 2 goals and 1 assist. And the Burnley forward aims to add to his 3-goal contribution against the Super Eagles. His name is Leo Foster. Please look out for that very man. But let's talk about Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen will be a big miss for the visitors after the Galatasaray man went off injured after 35 minutes in Saturday's 1-0 win over Rwanda, leaving Nigeria without the talisman. Given to Laurent Kodari match-winning exploit in that victory, Eric Chell has a decision to make between the new Wolverhampton Wanderers signing, Cyril Dessers, Tolu first of all from Molino side, and Cyril Dessers of Panathinaikos. So he has a lot to do. Although an ineffective Frank Onyeka was replaced at the break in the aforementioned victory, it remains to be seen whether the coach, the Super Eagles boss, starts with Sayo Dele Bashiru or Rafael Onyedika in his diamond midfield, because he said, I will play a different Super Eagles team. Now, South Africa possible starting lineup, let's talk about them. We must respect them because they play at home today. Williams, Ndoliyawa, Ndamane, Mbongazi, Modiba, Mokoena, Teboho, Mbata, Nokota, Mbule, Apolis, and Leo Foster, my man, who just might be starting the very game. But Nigeria possible lineup today, just possible lineup, you know. Wabali, everybody likes to see Wabali. Ola Aina, Frederick Benjamin, Calvin Bassi, Onyemechi at the far at the back, that's the far at the back. And the midfield for me, possible lineup would be Onyedika, Winfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, Moses Simon, Lukman, and Tolu Arokodare. This is just how I feel, we feel, VOP TV Sports Crew feel that we might be starting that very game against the South African side, and that's a very big decider. But on the show, let's connect now. Welcome. I don't know who I'm going to introduce first, but anyone I have on the screen, I'll talk to the person. First of all, we have Femi Fabumi on the show as well. And also we'll be having, I think Ito Hamozok, we have Carrington Palmer, we have Williams ADA. So all of this personalities will be joining us on the show this day. So I will talk to whoever I see on the screen, first of all, so we can have this chit-chat together. Good morning, great to have you. Great to have you.
Good morning.
That's not the energy of somebody that wants to win the game. There's a talk back. There's a talk back. That's not the energy of who wants to win the game today. Do you want to win today?
Of course, why not? I want to win.
You don't sound it. You don't sound it. You need to be energetic because we won't win today. If we don't win today, our guys will go us. Talk to me.
A super reflection mode. We are going to be in a super reflection mode, like hoping that we get that win. Not just one goal, at least. Let them improve by scoring more goals. You just have to be putting our mind up there and trying hopefully that definitely something good is going to come out.
Yeah.
Too happy and then too hopeful and then something else happens. So we just want to leave it average.
Okay, we want to leave it average. Okay, so I think I would love you help me talk to them in the studio. There's this about hall that comes back so I can hear myself talking there. But let me connect to Femi Fabumi, who is in Lagos. PM News Sports Editor. Great to have you on the show again. The last time was great with you, but I don't know what you're thinking right now as I talk. I don't know if you're among those fans out there, those pundits, football analysts who are shaking like shaky daddy. Do you see the Super Eagles making it all right today? Good morning, Femi. Let's have you.
Good morning, Kizike. Good morning to wonderful viewers out there. I'm not shaking at this point in time. It has happened before.
Right.
The last time out, we did not qualify. So there's nothing new about it. But at this point in time, we are just hoping and praying that the Super Eagles will at least go to Bloemfontein and defeat South Africa. The truth is, South Africa has never defeated us in South Africa. I think the few times, or I think once, we were defeated by South Africa in Nigeria here. So I believe we've done it before. We can go there and do it. And like I said the last time I appeared on the show, he who is down, fears no fall. At this point in time, those boys are down. They should be determined. They should be focused. They should not put themselves under unnecessary pressure. The battle line is drawn at this point in time. The die is cast. They must get the job done in South Africa. This is a win or bust encounter against the Bafana of South Africa. If we do not win, then we can as well say bye-bye to World Cup 2026. And we're not even in second position. Remember, we are going to have 4 teams out of 9 groups, playing the African playoffs. Are we even in pole position to make it as one of the second best placed teams. We are not even in that position. So it's a difficult situation at this point in time. This is a position we wouldn't, want to be in, but the calculation has started, the permutation has started. We've been here before, we are back again. I just hope and pray that the determination, the hope of the boys and the prayers of the fans will spur them on to defeat South Africa today, so we can start nursing a glimmer of hope for qualification for next year's World Cup.
Okay, so Femi, I hold you on that. Let's connect to Carrington before we talk about the lady. We have a lady on the show today. She'll be talking with us as well. So Carrington Palmer is in Benin, Edo State. Yeah, Edo State, Benin to be exact. Carrington, are you doing all right? What are you thinking today? Do you think Femi Fabumi is saying your mind? Let's have you. No, I'm talking about Carrington, Benin now. Carrington Palmer in Benin. Unmute your mic, please. Hello, are you here? We must talk about South Africa today. I just don't think anything is wrong in talking about this very game because I believe Nigeria should win that game. I don't know who is on me. Itoha, if you can talk to me, unmute your mic. Carrington Palmer in Benin as well. I just want to talk to any of you. Let's have you talk on the show. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, Kizzy.
Yeah, Itoha.
And good morning, Femi. Good morning, Femi. Yeah, good to see you again after the sports festival in Abeokuta. Yes, kids, I want to agree totally with what Femi Fabumi has said.
Yeah.
The Super Eagles know that today it's a do or die, so to say. They have no, they will have no excuse but to give us the 3 points that we need today to see what we can make of our last game, if I'm not mistaken, against Benin or Lesotho, so that we'll see if we can get the qualification ticket to represent the country or to represent the continent, one of the countries that will be representing the continent, the African continent, on the world stage. So I am very prepared, even though I will not be among the players on the pitch today. I am very prepared. I would want the coach to employ whatever kind of tactics it can to make sure that we get the job done today. I know that we're struggling to qualify for the tournament. It's not his fault, so to say. Pesero did us dirty by drawing 1-1 against Zimbabwe, and against Zimbabwe. Then that's the first leg, even though this Eric Sekoshe drew the second leg as well against Zimbabwe some months ago, last month or so in Uyo. Then Finidi George came and he did us another dirty by losing to Benin Republic. And so I won't be blaming Coach Eric Sekoshe, but I would hope today that the Super Eagles, as the professionals that they are, they would beat South Africa, even though they will be playing in South Africa. There is nothing impossible in football, like we know. There's nothing impossible. Let them get the job done and put smiles on the faces of over 250 million Nigerians, irrespective of those that are football-loving Nigerians and the ones that are not football-loving Nigerians. I know that this game does not mean we have qualified, but it will put us in a better position going into the next game.
Please let's get it done. Thank you so much, Itoha. That's about Itoha, Faith Itoha, Media Officer, Football Club Capsule Academy. You just heard about what she said. She's optimistic as well that Nigeria can get it all done. So it's a win-win for every Nigerian today. They are saying we must win the game. Also, let's have Carrington Palmer, football broadcaster in Benin. Let's get his own take before we get to the next phase. Carrington Palmer, welcome. Good morning to you. Well, so when it connects, that works for me. But quickly, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I think
I'm having a problem. I can hear myself from there, but I think it's cool now. So hold on, stay with me. Let's quickly get on the comment section. Senzo Mabella is saying, best team versus best individual players in Africa. Go Bafana, go. this a message in the comment section. Keep those messages coming on the comment section. Tell me, what side do you see getting it all right? Do you see the South African side winning today? Let's get prediction on the show, on the comment section. Let's see it. And it came out happy saying, watching from Pyongyang, North Korea. I see you. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And then Gabo Dinamoro, my friend, the South African man, is saying good afternoon. It's actually morning here in Nigeria, but I don't know the time there. And the best team will win. Who is the best team in the encounter today? That's the question. Do you think the home side and Bloemfontein Toyota Stadium, they are the best team, knowing that they are having what it takes to get the result today? And for South Africa, if they get the draw today, trust me, it would not be a wrong one. 16 points, and if they win today, it's a 19-point jump for them, and they are running away with this one. But for Nigeria, if we want to play in the continental playoff, just maybe, we have to own that point, win all your games, go to Bloemfontein today, and win the game. So let me hear from Carrington Palmer in Edo State, Benin City, Nigeria. Talk to me, Carrington. What do you make about the game coming up? Good morning.
You hear me now?
Yeah, very well.
Okay. Well, about today's game, I really want the Super Eagles to go all out and get a victory. It's like our last game, we were okay. It's just that the Rwanda goalkeeper was at his very best that Saturday. So today, sometimes in football, you play well and you lose. And sometimes you don't play well and you get a result. So Nigeria, any result we have today is a result. But we need a positive result, be it by a lone goal or any way we want to get that result. We just need to get the job done. We have a very good record against South Africa, both home and abroad. And I don't think the South Africans, although they are the better team on paper and on TV. They are a better team than us. But with the players, and we have any player, individual player that gets us a win all on their own. It's so sad we are not going to be having one of the best strikers in the world currently in the person of Victor Osimhen for this game. But I believe we have other players that can win games by themselves. We have Alex Iwobi, Moses Simon, and Ademola Lookman. Though his match fitness is an issue because he hasn't played for his club side this season. But on his day, he can as well win you game. Tolu Arokodare is also a very good striker, and although that goal was a scrappy goal, but those are the kind of goals I want my number 9 to score sometimes for me. But the South African side, they are not pushovers. We are not going to find it easy like the way we've had it against Rwanda. It's going to be a very difficult game today, but I'm very optimistic that the Super Eagles are going to get a win over the Bafanas today. Okay,
so Williams, still in Benin. Williams, Victor Osimhen's absence is a very big boost. 2023 African best Galatasaray forward signed a contract with Galatasaray away from the Pet in the Pie in Napoli. Good to see Victor Osimhen, in club side. But it's a very big blow for Osimhen not being part of this one. Does this message send anything to the players? I mean, Cyril Deza, Stola Rokodare, Eric Chell lineup. What are you expecting? Could we see Eric Chell tweak the team or possibly go with same formation and then maybe Rokodare up front? Or he has rightly said he would change his formation, playing against the South African side, who we know they are also his current side. What are you envisaging today for Eric Chell and his lineup? Williams?
I would just advise that he go along with Tori Alukondari, because now he's getting that positive mindset, scoring that goal. Removing him from the starting level is like trying to bring another person now be 10, because this is one of the most important matches going forward. If we are going to win, if we are going to qualify from this group, we have to approach each game with a very positive mindset, hoping that yes, somehow something is going to happen. If truly it's going to be our destiny to be in World Cup, because definitely South Africa have gotten the work done, though we are still expecting that they got 3 points. But with the 3 months, even the 3 points they got, if we don't still make up to them, if they don't have to draw the game, they will still be out of the World Cup. So hopefully the start lineup should be those who are already motivated, those who are having that match fitness, match form. We have that positive mindset already. Osimhen is not there, and thankfully, it impacted the team immediately. Was substituted. The guy came in and get us the goal, which we were looking for. But there's one thing I also want them to be mindful. I will be complaining about this right from time. the goal scoring, I don't know why we take them so much to get a goal. We have the best midfielders in Africa. We have the best wingers in Africa. And also best attackers. I see no reason why we're not getting goals. I'll be complaining about this thing. And if it boils down to the time using goal difference, South Africa, they are there with 8 goals, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they really need to step up in scoring goals because we have the big team. If you try, let's start comparing teams, skill-wise, it will be on top in Africa because the team are so much packed up with brilliant attackers and midfielders. We will be there. And Jamal Lukman, we have a lot of players that will be supposed to be scoring goals. So please, they should meet up to expectations.
Okay, so
these people
yeah.
And come, imagine we run them 3-0 or even more than that. The morale of South Africa will be down. And that's a very good mind game.
Okay, so Williams, yeah, I love the fact that you are very, very what's the word? You're very optimistic. You believe in everyone is believing Nigeria will get it all done. But I promised you on the show yesterday I'll be coming with my jersey. Okay, let me get my producer. So just let me have the jersey. Yes, I told you I was gonna have this jersey. Come to me. I'll be bringing my jersey to the studio today, so you can see. Just like he could not throw very well, but don't worry, we'll collect him. Now it's a very big game today. A very, very decider. A very big game that Nigerians are hoping and clamoring for, that we'll get it all done. So back to me, let's celebrate Nigeria ahead of the game coming up soon with this one. If my producer not trying away, no say, not be true. So it's a big game for Nigeria. Back to me. The Super Eagles of Nigeria. Oh, this is the jersey. I told you I'll be having the jersey come with me to the studio. So this is the name, actually my name. But it might not really make a whole lot of sense because right now, what would make sense is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This jersey was actually given to me by one of the superstars out there. Not for me to call name, but because I believe that Nigeria, this is the badge. I think personally, I would have loved to wear this, but when I wear this, it's going to affect the mic. So I maybe have to take off the glasses and let's rep Nigeria to the fullest. So this is what we do. We believe Nigeria will get it all done today. So we are believing that we can win today. So it's a Nigerian team. I don't know what you make because I hope that this thing will stay. Yeah. I don't know how I look, but I think it's Super Eagles all the way. So do I need to wear my glasses? Let me see if it looks good. Let me see. Okay, maybe. Yeah, cool enough. So I rep Nigeria to the fullest. And Super Eagles all the way. Today we are getting the result done. I don't care what you make. I don't know how the goal will come. I don't want to know, but I just see a win in Bloemfontein. I believe the points will be dropped today. It's like 16 points, 10, 16 is looking very far. And we are still waiting for the point deduction. But let me connect with my man again before we talk about the lady we have on the show. Femi Fabumi, I think I have done wrong. I should have let you go in 30 minutes, but I'm sorry. This might be the last you can tell on the show. Femi, please tell me the truth. How will South Africa take this game? Because on the comment section, someone is saying, best team against best individual players in Africa. Do you understand? Nigeria has the highest quality in African football. Go check club-wise, individually. Lukman, Victor Osimhen, quality-wise, we are worth millions, pounds, euros, any way it would go. But let's talk about this factual one, talking about Nigeria. With the way the game would go today, Eric has a job to do. The South African side, what could they be thinking now? Because this one is from a South African on the comment section, and he's saying, his name is Senzo Mabela. Mabela is saying, Memabela, right? He's saying best team against best individual players in Africa. Go Bafana. Does this send any message to Nigerians? And also, how would the South African side take it? No Osimhen today. Do we have everything to lose?
Let me start with, you can go on with the program with me. I think I will be available to the end of the program.
Thank you so much, Femi. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. And so let me quickly say I would love to toe Williams' line that we've not been scoring goals. This is a goal-shy Super Eagles team, and it's a cause for worry. If Osimhen is not scoring, nobody is scoring until we start injecting Shiridesas and Tolu Arokodare, into the team. We've not been scoring goals, and that is a cause for concern. Should in case we end up on the same point, can we match up with South Africa on goals? Remember the 2 times we missed out of the World Cup. We lost out on goal difference. 2026, we lost on goal difference against Angola. 2022 it was also away goal rule that made us lose against Ghana, if you remember. And so I think we should have learned our lessons, based on that. But that is not happening. We are about 8 goals shy of South Africa, and then we need to start scoring goals now. Should in case we are level on point, the goals difference is going to count. Can we match up? That is another area we should look at. If you start scoring now 2 goals, 3 goals, we still have 3 more games remaining. After today's games we have 2 more. If you can't start scoring now, we can also match up. And again, we are also praying against South Africa. We are playing against Benin Republic, and not just that, we are also playing against other teams in other groups, so that if we do not finish tops, we can also finish second and make it to the African playoff. One good thing about this qualifying series is the fact that you have the first opportunity, and we also have the second opportunity. We should not fluff both opportunities. We should not. There is no excuse for the Super Eagles to fluff number 1 opportunity and number 2 opportunity. So I'm hoping today the boys are determined, they are raring to go. It really showed in Nwabali's character the last time, although he was a little bit arrogant about it. But then I think something in him, kept urging him to play the way he did, because he felt and thought that we should win against Rwanda. Thank God it happened. I want to see the Super Eagles of Nigeria play their heart out today against Bafana. I want to see cohesion between the goalkeeping department, defense, midfield, and attack. And whether Siri Dessa starts or Aro Kudari, these 2 guys can bang in the goals anytime, any day. So I'm believing and hoping that today we are leaving South Africa with the maximum points.
Okay, so Itonha, let's talk about the worst. One thing I like to say is one of my mottos has always been hope for the best and then prepare for the worst. Let's talk about the worst, possibly. I don't think we can lose today, but, some will say, if you want to be factual with me, the list is a draw. But we want to win. Itoha, be factual with me, tell me the truth. What happens if we draw this game? What happens? We've been talking about the positive part, but let's talk about the other side. What happens if we lose this game today or possibly get a draw? What's the fate of the Super Eagles the Gaffer, the Franco Mali and Eric Chia? Do you see him maybe being sacked or leaving the job? I don't know. Because I don't know. There's a fear right now, Itoha.
Thinking of the possibility of us drawing or losing today's game, because it will not speak well of us on the concerning the qualification, and whether Coach Eric Sekoshel will lose his job. If we lose or draw today's game, I want to say that I think the NFF, the people in the glass house, believe so much in him that they would not want to sack him just because if he does not win today's game. Like I said before, that this is totally not his fault. Yes, it's totally not his fault. I will not blame him.
Yeah.
So going into today's game, I know, like Femi and Williams have said, that these present Super Eagles players are really struggling to score goals, and they are up against South Africa that are scoring 2 or more goals in these qualifiers, even though they drew 1-1 with us. And so I would like to see a Super Eagles team today that will score goals. I feel that the coach will be playing Cyril Dessers as the main man.
Oh, okay. You want the Cyril Dessers to start?
Yes, that's what I want.
Why is that so? Why is it so?
This is a player that I have been following for some time now, and he was scoring goals while he was at Rangers.
Yeah, Glasgow Rangers.
The 3 of you will agree with me on that before moving to Greece. So I would, and now this is a player that I believe has not been given
the opportunity.
that much needed time in need in the Super Eagles. Let me deviate a bit. I prefer Cyril Dessers to Victor Boniface. The time that we've been giving to Victor Boniface, if we are giving same time and opportunity to Cyril Dessers, I feel that he would have done more, established himself in the team. So I would prefer the coach to go with Cyril Dessers, and maybe at a point in the game, Tolu can come on
Yeah.
Or whichever way he wants to do is he wants to go with his formation. But let's read this as stats for me, and whether he will be sacked after today's game, I don't see that coming. No, I also feel that he should be given that opportunity, that time to bond with the team some more, and then see what he can do with the team. Because apart from this next year's World Cup, there are other World Cups to come.
Yeah.
And we don't forget that we've also qualified for this year's AFCON. So let's continue with this coach, no matter what the result of today's game may be.
Okay, so Itoha, what tactical approach would you want him to use today, knowing that he's playing against a side, and people are saying that one of the problems we are having in our team is that Nigeria Super Eagles are not scoring goals. What is that one thing you could say, let Eric Shaw pick to make it all right, to get the result? What's the approach today? Should he go defensive, conscious minding game? Or should he just come out to play, have got everything to lose or nothing to lose? Or should he be conscious of not conceding? And should he just come out to score and just come out to play?
An attacking game today. Because obviously, if you want to score goals, you have to attack and not defend. And maybe when you score 1 or 2 goals, you can... No, not 1 goal. When you score 2 or more goals, you can start defending. But when you score 1 goal, when we score 1 goal today, if we are able to score 1 early goal today, let's still go on attacking and not thinking of defending. Because if we feel like we want to go defending after scoring a goal, we might be hurting ourselves. And just like the last game against Zimbabwe, that when after Victor Osimhen tried getting us that goal, and at the end of the day, the Zimbabweans equalized, and that the game. You know, if we had scored 2 or 3 goals in that game, then the Zimbabweans equalized, you know, we'll still get the 3 points. So I feel that today's game should be an attacking game. Let's get the goals if we can, and let's start scoring as early as possible in the game, so that we will not have to start getting worried on how to defend a goal, which we have put ourselves in that position, score 1 goal and start defending. And so I would say that the coach should approach the game well, the players should approach the game well. They should have one thing on their head, and that is let them get goals.
Okay, so Itoha, I will have to let you go now because of time frame. Let me sign you out, but I love you leaving with a result, possible prediction for that very game. South Africa versus Nigeria, Toyota Stadium, Bloemfontein. Results, quickly. Prediction.
Nigeria.
Yeah, what's the scoreline prediction? 2-1 for Nigeria. All right, have yourself a great time. Itoha, thank you so much for being on the show with me. I'm happy that you're part of this one. But I hope tomorrow we can come to rejoice about the results you just said. 2-1. Thank you so much. All right, so that's about Itoha. I told you she's the lady who likes to talk about NWFL. She loves female football. She advocates for anything sports, and that's what she does. She's just been out there giving her best, and then she said, Nigeria gets it right today, 2-1. Now, let's go back to Benin, and we're wrapping up the show at this point in time. We'd also love to get your comments about the scoreline. Who do you see winning this very big encounter? March the 8th, right there at Toyota Stadium, Bloemfontein. Williams and Carrington Palmer. I would love to have you just shown on the screen because now they're place. Maybe they're showing us together. May I see you now? You guys should leave me with a result today. Permutation-wise, calculation-wise, if it says they know one and it's the real result, who go win today? Result. Let's go. Scoreline. Both of you.
I think Nigeria will win 1-0.
You think?
1-0.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
You think?
Or I know Nigeria will win 1-0.
Okay, Carrington. Nigeria 1-0. Okay. Thank you so much. So what about the next man there with you?
Definitely, South Africa will score, but I think it's going to be 2-1.
Wait, South Africa must score. Now, most of them going to score.
Yeah, South Africa will score.
If they score space, now, voila, everyone don't boss, so you know.
Let me the problem so now.
Crazy, I tell you. All right, okay. From the studios here, my producer is saying 2-0. Nigeria gets the result right. Carrington Palmer, Williams Hedier, thank you so much for making this one a worthwhile moment. We wish we could talk more, but the time is so far gone. We can do this tomorrow. Hopefully, we can come to jubilate, and I can still come with my jerseys on my head. Thank you so much, my guys. Thank you. Peace. All right, so let's connect back to Lagos, Nigeria. Femi, one of the best editor of sports that I know over time. Like I say, he's just, I'm not trying to exaggerate. He looks at the hype you good. You know what I'm saying? I've seen your works out there, your posts. I read the thing they do for newspaper. Me, I read them. I'm a fan of what you do, so you know. Thank you so much, Femi, for staying with me on the show today. But lastly, Femi, leave me with a score line. Who will win today? Don't be Nigerian. Be factual. Don't be sentimental. Don't be biased like our leaders, you know. Tell me what you make. Quickly, results. Unmute your mic. We can't hear you here.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I said, considering the nature of the Bafana of South Africa, they score goals are plenty, they score goals for free. I see them scoring. I see them scoring against Nigeria, and I also see Nigeria scoring. So the fan in me, the Nigerian in me is saying 2-1 against South Africa. So Nigeria wins this one 2-1 in South Africa.
You said the Nigerian in you says 2-1.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Don't be a Nigerian. Just Just come say you come from Togo or Cotonou, anywhere, Ghana. Just tell me factual. Who wins? Scoreline.
I see a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. That's what it is. That's how you get the best from them. Thank you so much, Femi, for being a part of the show. Thank you so much. God bless you. We can talk more. All right.
I will. Well done.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, back to Lagos, Nigeria. We are the voice of the people. Lagos TV, talking about the best place to be. You already know here you have more than a voice. So the name goes VOP TV, abbreviation, full name, Voice of the People Television, Lagos, Nigeria. This is the Sports Republic show that comes your way every weekdays, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. And this is where we call it a close. But before I leave, I need to come on this thing again for my head. I don't say it also clear. This is what we rap on the show today. I come out, I see the red eyes. See, not impressed. Now this thing one kiss today. The Nigerian Football Federation, 1945, this is the badge, like an alma mater, and I'm going to kiss this badge, and I believe that we can make it all right today. So who be South Africa? We're going to celebrate for studio. They do it like this. Wait till remember, I might stand up for you, climb all the dance, because I believe Nigeria will get it right. So if you leave me, I don't really like giving out results, well, but I just will say Nigeria will win today. Go there, give your best. Benjamin Frederick, if you can listen to me well, I know you can do it. You did it the other time. You might be young, you're 20, but it doesn't matter. Stand the ground well, like permutation-wise, starting lineup, Ola Aina, then that defender man, talk about the center back, Benjamin Frederick. You have the other man just by the side, Calvin Bassi. Leo Foster, I'm not going to see go score. You can't go for the left. You can't do there. Our midfield, I don't know how share wanted to do. Maybe you won't give Onyedika a chance today, time will talk, but I believe Iwobi will scheme the game around. I believe Lukman will dazzle around. Both Simon will set the pace. Samuel Chukwueze will cut in. Osimhen not they go, they watch out from house, or don't go Turkey. But, okay, you say, but Aroko Dare, Cyril Desert, please I beg you, take this chance. For me, it would not be wrong to see a Cyril Desert start, and Aroko Dare comes in with the depth, so that Rowan Williams go cry, go house. But this is me signing out. My time is up. We have the media news coming up next for everyone who was part of the show today. Thank you so much, and remain blessed if it's a church show. This is the Super Eagles, and my name is Kitty K. Shall I say that Nigeria wins? That's what it is. I'm signing out. Thank you so much, guys. Super Eagles, save.